Hi, welcome or welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time seeing my hands, hi, I'm Erin of Planning Life with Erin, and I'm so excited you stopped by to check out this video. Thank you so much for being here. And if you're returning, hey, how have you been? All right, guys, so let's do a July flip through because we're mid-August and I'm like, oops, let me do my July flip through. I've been so busy with things with the kids and like community service and karate and just like kind of taking in those last few weeks of summer that it completely slipped my mind to do a July flip through. So we're going to do that now. I have a little bit of downtime. The kids are working on some summer work at the moment and we're in between community service and then hopefully some pool time because it is so hot. I just need to go in the pool for a little while. So if you saw my 6-month check, you saw that everything that is working for me. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 journals, and I'm currently in, I guess, 1 planner full-time, my ride or die, my Hobonichi Cousin, and then I have like this A6, which is going to be my to-do list. I love this planner. It's like become my favorite. But we're going to dive right into it. I will say, full disclosure, because we're transparent on this page, I still have not updated my media journal. I have had such best intentions to do so, but I only got as far as printing out my covers. I do need to take some time. I'm really hoping this Friday I will. It's just been one thing after another, and like I said, we've been just taking in summer, and honestly I think I've read more than I anticipated, so but I'm going to get to it, I promise. I know you guys are probably like, oh my gosh, you have a media journal and you don't use it. I do use it, kind of like I am inspired to read the books and play the games and watch the shows and do the things, but I just haven't had the time to get into it, and that's okay. I have developed my, it's okay, I give myself grace. So we have quite a few things to go over. So let's dive in. And if you're interested in this flip through, stick around. If you're interested in a lot of Hobonichis, pens, papers, stickers, planner chats, unboxing, stationery hauls, things like that, this is definitely the channel for you. Go ahead and hit subscribe and then hit that bell notification so you're notified anytime we come out with something new here on the channel. We have a solid schedule where we post every Wednesday and Friday. Wednesday is our Hobonichi Cousin. This is our summer schedule. Once we go back to school again, it'll change. So definitely hit that bell notification so you're notified every time we come out with something new here on the channel. And I have tons of content coming to you. We are in planner season. I am so excited, and I have a lot of how-to videos that I have like in the works and things like that. So definitely hit subscribe and hit that bell notification. Okay, so we're going to start with my Hobonichi Cousin. I will note that my pocket that I had in the front, it broke. So I had to replace it with another one. This one seems to be doing fine. It was kind of like hanging on by a thread because I did something the other one and I like tore it here, and I'm like, oh yeah, no, it's fine. But then it wasn't because it tore on this side, but okay. So let's go to July. And if you've been around for a little while, you know that my monthlies are the Coffee Monster Co. Love it, and I'm really excited because I think that this year I'm gonna have like a full year of all like everything looking the same. I tried to do that last year, but then I messed up and I learned from my mistake, and now we're having a wonderful year. Okay, so this was my July. We had a super busy July, but I really love this kit from the Coffee Monster Co. We're going to kind of go through this a little quickly because if you follow my plan with me's, you've kind of already seen this, so it's like more of like an after the pen type situation. But I did end up sticking more sticky notes down because there were things that came up that I needed to add to my schedule. So let's get to our weeklies. May. Oh gosh, I can't believe we're in mid-August. I can't even believe it. Let's get to it. Okay, so this is the first week of July, I guess. Yeah. So this was the, yeah, I guess I did. I used some of the Coffee Monster Co. stuff here. I was trying to kind of keep it like, very plain and like black and white. So having like a planner, palette cleanse, if you will. I really like how this came out. These other stickers are from the Washi tape shop, and they just, you can't even tell. Like, I feel like they're doodles because it's so lightweight on the paper. You can't even tell, but I really like how this spread came out. And then the next one was from the July, I can't remember, but it was a sub box from Hubman and Chubgirl. It was peaches. I love how this came out. I think it is so cute. I just really like the colors. It's very summery, but like very cozy summer. So I really like how this came out. And it's so funny because I sit here and I'm like, I am so boring in the summer. And then I see like this full spread all filled out. And I'm like, oh my gosh, maybe I'm not that boring. I really love the look of a full completed spread. So again, if you watch our Plan With Me's, these are just like after the pen type like videos, pictures, I don't know, after the pen sneaks, we'll say. This was Coffee Monster Co. This was Tabletop Treasures. I love this kit. It is just so sweet and so cozy. I love the colors. I love everything about it. I did start something new here on my sidebar where I'm using, these are also from the Coffee Monster Co., the Monday through Saturday or Sunday strips. I really like them, and I was struggling to like figure out how to make them fit because I do have 4 habits and it fits okay with the hobbies. But what I did was I just kind of shifted it over a little bit, and I really like how it came out. So I'm glad that I did that. And again, I love this full spread, but I did use the Forgotten Iced Coffee ink with this, and I thought it came out so pretty. And then here we have this one I love. This was June's sub box, I think. So the other one must have been July's. This is also from Hubman and Chubgirl. This is the Farmer's Market. I love these colors. These colors are so pretty. Normally I like the muted, like kind of not pastel, but muted colors. But I loved these colors together. Like, I don't normally love yellow, but this yellow with the orange and the blue, just so good. So good for summer. And we had gone to, did we go to the Farmer's Market? I think we went the past, yeah, we went this past Sunday. So I thought it was like very suiting to have the Farmer's Market here. And again, I used the Coffee Monster Co. Monday through Sunday, and as you can see, I didn't fill it out for Saturday and Sunday because sometimes that's what happens. I fill out everything till Friday, and then the weekends get really busy. I think Joe and I had like a weekend of dating because my kids stayed at my mom and dad's house for the weekend, so it was really nice. And it's okay that I didn't fill it out because we were on a couple of day dates and we had fun. This one's so good too. Okay, so this is also from Hubman and Chubgirl. This one is Bread Panda. I could not wait to get this. Thank you so much for sending it to me, Hubman and Chubgirl. I love this one so much. I love the colors. So pretty, just soft and like calm and cozy, and I love bread. Like, not like sliced loaf bread like that you buy in a supermarket. Like, I like bakery bread, like this kind of bread. So it was really fun using this one, and I just think the panda is so cute. And then, all right, and then we go into August. So this is like the last week of July, and then we hit August. So again, this is just like a little refresh. This is kind of like the after the pen for you. But let's get into my dailies. This is where things got a little crazy this month. Not in a bad way. I don't hate it. So a little backstory. I was like on this mission this summer to use as many of my stickers as I can. I love the Sticky Club subscription and things like that. But like, I start to like get a big pile of stickers, and I know most people are like, oh my gosh, you're complaining. I'm not really complaining. I love having all of these stickers and all these things, but sometimes, a lot of the time, I have decision fatigue just from life in general, and then having all the stickers kind of is like very overwhelming, and I forget to use them, or I don't want to use them because I get anxious and all that good stuff, and I can't make a decision. So I was like talking about it with my Patreons, and then all of a sudden I like went to Michael's with Spencer and I bought a happy planner, which is fine because we're going to use that for like home things. But I also bought 2 sticker books, and I'm like, oh no, my Patreons, I think I bought it. And then like that Friday we had our monthly Zoom, and I'm like, yeah, I bought these. And they're like, you just said you were going to use all your stickers. I'm like, right, about that. So I'm not perfect, but I have been using a lot of my stickers, and you will see it. So I've been focusing on the Happy Planner stickers that I bought. So all of these stickers are from one of the 2 books that I got. So I got more than this actually, but this one is Color Story, which you can see, like, I've been tearing out the pages. So a full book, let's see, I have not used this one. I haven't ripped out any pages. So you can see there's a little bit of a difference, but maybe you can't notice it with this one so much as you can with this one. Like I have been, I'm gonna show you guys. I have really been just diving into this book, and these are the pages that still have stickers on them, but a lot of these quotes did come from this one. And I have been using this one as well. So I really like how this came out. I have been enjoying these pages very much, where I'm just like kind of sticking stickers down. I am still doing my journaling. I love the way I normally use my daily pages, but I know a lot of people struggle to fill these pages up. So I will be doing some videos on like how to fill up your daily page. Maybe it involves like putting a bunch of stickers down. And in that video, I think we're going to go over like different ways to correct mistakes, because I definitely use stickers to correct some mistakes on my daily pages this month. So like I said, definitely hit subscribe, because there's going to be a bunch of like different things going on. But in the month of July, after I was really sick, I decided to start revamping my morning schedule and like what I was doing in the morning for my routines. So I started using these morning routine boxes up here and going over all the different things that I wanted to do. And again, it's just fun. Like I just wanted to be fun for July, but I really like how it came out. And like these pages aren't very like heavy with stickers. Like the stickers are fairly thin, so the pages don't feel super heavy, because I know with the Tomoe River paper, it's lightweight paper. So sometimes using a lot of stickers can make it feel big and bulky, but I mean, she's pretty chunky, but I wouldn't say like abnormally so from these stickers. But I just love how I was just very free. Like I was free to put stickers down, doodle a little bit, and then just write. So I really like how these pages came out, and they really do bring me joy. Like I doodled some ice cream here, and I mixed in some like this washi tape, I believe comes from the kit that I got. It was the May kit from Coco Daisy. Love this washi. It's very, very pretty. And I just tried to like kind of make them colorful and fun. And I know if you've been around for a little while, I'm more of like, I don't know, like neutral type, plain, I don't want to say boring, but like just neutral type spreads. And I was kind of like testing myself. I'm like, let me do some color in my life. So that's what I did. And I really love how these pages came out. Especially like, so these stickers, some of these came from the Color Story, and then most of them came from encouragement. But I did use a lot of encouragement in my wellness journal, and I'm going to share that with you guys in a minute once we finish up with this. But I really just love how these came out. It's definitely outside my color zone, if that makes sense. Like this is kind of more me, this is less me, but I wanted to challenge myself this month, and I really like how it came out. Some of them I like more than others. Like I'm not really a huge fan of this page necessarily, but I think it's more because of this purple color I decided to use. I was like, whoa, that's too much color. But this was our 14-year anniversary. It was on a Monday. And then we went out, and I journaled about our few date days and date nights. We ended up buying a couch. We went down and had some breakfast in the morning. We went to the Zinnigans, it's called, down on Thayer Street. We had some Belgian waffles. And it was just really, really nice to have that time with Joe and a little bit of time away from the kids. And I don't know, I just really like how these came out. I continued it a little bit into August. This one was really nice too. I did continue it a little bit into August, and then we switched gears, but you will have to stay tuned for August flip through to see those. Okay, so this is my Hobonichi Cousin. I use this for everything. It's my catch-all. She's my ride or die. I can't live without her. So, all right, I'm gonna move the sticker books out of the way, and then we're gonna go into my next favorite. This is an A6. I love this. It is so cute. I wish I could use this as my everyday planner, but I cannot. It's not functional for me. So I kind of started off with like, I've been using this since January as to-do list. I kind of started using the monthly like in January, and then I was just like, no. But I really enjoy using this for a to-do list. Now, I was pretty consistent in July. I was sick though, I will say. I was sick for like the first few days of July. So I started getting back into it around the 5th, and then I stayed pretty consistent with it. And then the Happy Planner stickers actually kept me pretty inspired and motivated to I was just doing 2 spreads at a time, but I was just sticking down some stickers and just writing down my to-do list. And this little gal is small enough to just kind of fit in my purse if I want. Like I said, I really wish I could use her as my everyday carry, but it's just not, it's not fully functional for me. But I love having really pretty to-do lists. It's just something I love, writing to-do lists. I have a million of them on different, like I have this one, I have one on my counter, I have one of my planners. I love to-do lists. And I just love making them pretty. So these stickers actually are from Happy Planner, but this was from the 3rd book that I purchased. Let me see. I believe, yes, it's this one. And I haven't really used it too much, but I intend on changing that. This one is Mod Sketches. Sorry, I couldn't read it. I'm like, I can't read. But I love these. I think they're really pretty. And then I used them quite a bit in here, but again, it's a smaller planner, so I wasn't going through it as much as I wanted to. Like to tear, the satisfaction to go through an entire sheet of stickers and then tear it out and throw it away, so good. And then I started using some stickers from the Color Story. I really love how these came out. And then I just kind of mixed it all up. We've got some Color Story in here. These are all different collections like within the sticker book. I did play around with the parent planner sticker book, or the parenting sticker book, but I primarily got that for my like house planner, my Hobonichi, not my Hobonichi, my Happy Planner house planner, and there really wasn't too much in here that kind of like went with to-do lists, I guess, or like words of encouragement. So I decided to just use that one in the Happy Planner, which I'm not going to show because it's kind of personal and it's still kind of like a work in progress. But eventually maybe I will do a flip through on that one as well. This was Happy Planner, and then this was Washi Tape Shop. I love these stickers. They're so beautiful, but I had some leftover, so I wanted to use them. That's what's so great about having like a to-do list book or planner, because I used to use a skinny, a Happy Planner skinny, and that was like my to-do lists, and I just used to use like extra, like leftover stickers, and it's like a great way to like use your stickers. Maybe you don't have enough for a full spread, that kind of thing, and it's just a fun way of like playing with stickers and making your to-do list a little bit more pretty and like doable. These were also Happy Planner. Happy Planner, and then like again I was like using up some of my my stickers. So I've got a Peaceful Day, that's from Coffee Monster Co. And then these I had hanging around. This was from like, I guess like a little freebie from the Washi Tape Shop. So I was like, oh, let me use these. And then a couple of the quotes were from Happy Planner, and then we went right back into the Happy Planner stickers. And I was very consistent with it. Aside from like the first like week or so that I was sick, I've been very consistent with my journals because of my new revamped morning routine. I'm like, what? I was looking for my divider. I forgot that it was in August, because that's where we're at now. So I've been really excited because I've been really just taking that time, and I hope I can figure it out when the kids go back to school, because we do have slower summer mornings. But I have been taking about 45 minutes in the morning just for me to journal, to catch up. And what's been helping with this is my wellness journal. What's been helping with this and my to-do list is just kind of having like 2 spreads done, so I can just kind of go in the morning and fill it out. It cuts a lot of my time, because I don't have to decide what stickers and things like that. This is new. This I think I started in April, maybe May. I started in May. I am really enjoying it. A lot. So let's see, that's August. Let's get to July. This is July. And again, oh, okay, so this is really cute. So this is from Daisy Chain Rebellion. This is such a cute idea. It is like a trophy shelf, right? And then you have like all these like awards, right? So I just kind of wrote down my goals that I wanted to try to achieve in July. And every time I achieved one, I would stick one of these stickers on the shelf, and then I would check off my achieved goal. So I did pretty good. I nailed down a new morning routine. It's still a work in progress, minor tweaks, but for the most part, major change from what I was doing. I read 2 books. I actually read more than that. I've been eating healthy. We started and finished a house project. We bought the railings for the right side of our deck, and we finished it, and now we can do the left side of our deck. I did watch a Ghibli film. Oh my gosh, excuse me. I don't know why. I think that was supposed to say play switch, and I was questioning what I wrote because sometimes I write things fast and I'm like, huh? But I think this was play switch because I don't need to pay switch. I don't know what that is, but I did start a workout this month, and I did not save $200, and I did not have a low spend. I did have a local spend, but I did not have a low spend month because when I was sick, if you've been around for a little while, you know I was a little spendy. I've had a couple of like stationery hauls, so if you haven't seen those, check them out. There are a couple of videos down from here. I was definitely a little spendy. That's what happens, I guess, when I'm sick on the couch. And like I just put in like little notes like sick. I was so sick. And it kind of like took me by surprise, but I started on the 1st, but I still wasn't feeling well, like I said. So we really don't get into this until right around the same time as the to-do list, because again, I was sick. I started journaling things like what my perfect morning looks like. And then here I've been like playing around with like using the tiny icons and like checking things off. This isn't off the table. I love how this looks, but I just kind of fell into the happy planner. So I've been using it and I've been loving it, using it in my planners and stuff. So this came from the encouragement book, and there's a lot of like, you're killing it, rock this day, different things that you're feeling, like an affirmation, small victories and things like that, like top priority. So I really thought it was pretty cool, and it was very appropriate for this journal especially. And I kind of like took it a different direction. I think that like originally I was thinking about, I'll show you one of my earlier spreads that I didn't do because I actually got sick, but I was kind of finding my way, and I was using some happy planner stickers, but I was trying to like, this is what I'm doing in the morning. Did I do these things? Yes or no kind of thing. But then it kind of morphed into this like more of a journal, and that's what I originally really wanted it to be. I wanted to be able to decorate and then like maybe kind of not back plan, but journal about my day. And what did I do? Like, what was a win? One small victory today. Today I cleaned out the bathroom closet, and then I took the afternoon off to rest and hang out with family. So like that was a victory for me that day. Personal development, work on money spending issues, so things like that. And I really just kind of got into my groove with this, I would say, in the month of July, and I'm liking it, and I'm definitely in the groove. So and it inspires me to do the things, to do the morning routine, to do the workout, so I can come in and I can write about it and all that stuff. So it's definitely helped me keep me on track. It's very colorful, it's very pretty, definitely outside my color wheel, outside my box, but I'm really excited. And like I say all the time, you should try new things, even if you think that you didn't like it before or you don't like it now. I've always loved happy planner stickers, but not so bright. But I like this. Like, I literally just didn't think about it. It was brain off. Stick a sticker down, put this here, do that. We need something here, you know, that kind of thing. And then I just filled it in. And I don't know, I'm sitting here with a smile on my face. I really enjoy this journal. This is an April start, so I will be taking this with me into 2026. So this will be definitely a part of my lineup. I've just really been enjoying it. And I kind of think I'm going to stick with the Happy Planner stickers in here for a while anyways, because I'm not really like journaling. And then I can't, like I said, I can't use this as like an everyday carry. I did actually get like a weekly vertical, but it's very small and I can't write in it. I haven't even tried, but I know my writing and I know I probably won't like it. But then again, we should always try things, right? That's what I just said. So who knows? But I do think it would be a little, it's a little unrealistic for me to have something this small as an everyday carry. But I really like using these big stickers because then I don't feel like, you know, that I'm not utilizing the page. Like, it's not just like a little tiny thing. So I've been really enjoying this one especially. So I'm really glad that I added this to my lineup. And so far in August, we've been doing pretty good. And we're still going strong with this one. So I like this one. It does definitely put a smile on my face. Okay, and then this one, this is my journal prompt journal. So this is a freely noted from Planner Monkey Co. When I got it, I had no idea what I was going to use it for. I still don't know if I'm going to fill it all up before the end of the year, and I'm okay with that. We'll start talking about stuff like that in other videos. But I do have like this thing where I'm like, if I can't fill it up, I don't want to take it. Like something like this is different because this is an actual like April start. So it is going to bring me into April. And then in the spring, when I have an itch to buy a new planner, I can. But stuff like journals and planners, if I can't finish it for the end of the year, it kind of makes me feel bad. I don't feel that like, ooh, I filled it all up. But I was kind of late to the game when I decided what to use this for. So we're just going to keep going in it though. So what I do is I kind of like decorate like a cover page, and then all these journal prompts come from the Coffee Monster Co. And I just copy them all into here. And then I just kind of get fun. We did like a beach theme for the month of July for my Patreon like monthly challenge, like do some beach themed type spreads. So this was mine, and I decided to use, according to Allie's, beach stickers in here, and there was the mini sheet, so it worked out perfectly. But I just rewrite like the date, prompt, and then I write what the question is and then my answer. And it takes up quite a few pages, but I was using it for, excuse me, I have like the hiccups or something. I was using it at the top of my Hobonichi Cousin, but then it was taking up too much space. Like some of these, like I have a lot to say sometimes, which is totally fine. But it was just taking up too much space for me. And I really like to write about my morning and then my afternoon and that kind of thing. So that's why I decided to do it in here. But I think it came out with something sticky on here. I did something. I think I had honey on my hand or something. I don't know. But I really like how this came out. And I try to make it so it ends on a page and then we can start the new month. Like, so I already started it for August. But I love this, and it's part of my morning routine. I pull this out and I write my prompt and I do my my answer, and I've been really enjoying this. Some of these questions, I will say, Helen, if you're watching this, I like some of these questions. They're really making me think, especially with the way the world is right now. It's definitely making my brain go, So I've been enjoying them a lot. Let's see. Now this one, you guys might recognize this planner case. So this one was actually housing this guy, my to-do list. But then I decided to take it out because this cover is just so cute. I love how this cover came out. So I took it out primarily because, so my 5-year is in here. So I don't know if you have a 5-year journal, but they do not fit in a regular A6 Hobonichi cover. They're too thick. So there's a difference in like thickness, and I couldn't get it to fit. I did have a Mina cover picked out, the one like with like the cat heads that I had for my Hobonichi Cousin last year. I picked one out for a 5-year journal. Unfortunately, I didn't buy it before it sold out, and this happens to fit. This is the Turgan, I can't remember. Oh my god, I will put it in the description below. But it's pretty flexible. Like, it's just like a really loose fabric. This is in the moss green. I am obsessed with this color, and I've been trying really hard not to buy the cousin size, but it fits it really nicely. So I put it in here, and then I have like my little Coffee Monster charm on here, and it does work really well. So I'm excited. And maybe I would really like to get a cover for this, but I'm not sure what's going to happen with Hobonichi and covers. And obviously I'm not going to buy another 5-year planner right now. So we shall see. If I have to use this, I guess it'll be fine. I'm trying to get to July. I think when I did July, I got a little crazy. So I was like, ooh, look, I'm going to use this color for July. It's like this really bright blue. And I'm like, whoa, no. That's what I mean about color. It's just like, for me. So it does change up a little bit, but I am using rub-on stickers from various different shops. Some of these came from Yosaka, and then actually those aren't until August, but I love the feel of the rub-on sticker. It's like just one with the page, and my whole concern was I don't want this to get too bulky, but I do kind of want to be able to decorate a little bit every year. So that is what I kind of came to for how I'm going to use this. So I write in my little blurb for the day, and then I have this whole page, and I'm like, I don't know what to do. So a few stickers here and there every year I think will be nice, and then it'll be something to look at, like to see maybe how my styles change and stuff. But we went from this like first of all, we start off with pink, because I think what I was going to do was have this match my prompt book. And then something went wonky. I don't know what I did, but I didn't like those colors. So we just stuck with this color. Very neutral. I'm like, there we go. That's better. not super July-like, but I liked it a lot. I really love, I'm really excited that I decided to get this size for the 5-year journal, because I really do think that the Hobonichi Cousin was a little too much for me, like the A5 size rather. So I'm really enjoying this. And I can't wait to see like what next year is gonna bring. Like, it's coming quickly, where I will be writing 2026 1/1, and we'll see what I wrote last year. That's what's really exciting, looking to see what I wrote and then writing that day a year later. I'm really excited to see how this whole planner just comes together, or journal I should say. But I love these stickers. These came from, like I said, they came from Useka. I don't remember what the brand name was. I kind of tossed it once I used them. But a lot of them, I put them in this little sticker book, and it's been working out really great. But this is, see, I use the whole thing. I just pull out a sheet, and then I kind of just like I'll stick them on for like mostly the whole month, or as much as I can until I run out. And then when I sit back down again, after I do some journaling, I will pull out some more stickers and then continue on with more pages. But I really like how this came out, and I kind of went with like a self-care theme, because July has been a lot of focus on self-care and morning routines and things like that. So I thought it was appropriate. And it's just enough space for me to write how my day was, maybe something big that happened. I'm trying to, I think I've said this before, I'm trying to keep news out of this, but at the same time, like maybe how I'm feeling around it. Like, I don't want it to be like this negative journal, if that makes sense. I want it to be an honest journal. And for me, it's like there's happy and sad, so there's a lot of honesty in all the emotions. But I'm trying to like not have it be so political. If there's something that's affected me that's been in the news, then I will probably like do a little blurb about it to see if maybe like as we progress, did it change? Did it get worse? Did it get better? We're hoping that it got better. I'm an optimist. But yeah, I've been really liking this book a lot. And I'm really excited that I've been pretty consistent. I will say sometimes I go a week without using it, but I just refer to my Hobonichi Cousin and I pull a couple of things out and then I will write about it. But I do like this book. I tend to use this one at night. This one's usually my nighttime routine, like this, my gratitude journal, and I do a little bit of journaling in my Hobonichi Cousin at night as well. My mornings tend to be my to-do list, my prompts, my wellness journal, and my Hobonichi Cousin. So I think I have a good balance, except for my media journal, guys. And I think like I'm getting into the right idea. I cannot wait to like kind of share some thoughts about what I'm thinking about for 2026. That'll be coming soon too, so be on the lookout for that. I will probably be doing something special for my Patreons first before I like release it to the world. If you're interested in Patreon, all the information is down below. We'd love to have you. We're having a blast. But I am really liking this. These are sterling ink stickers, actually. That's what actually, if you're new to the channel, that's what kind of prompted me. Because like for a long time, I was like doing flip throughs and I'm like, I don't know what to do in here. And I didn't want to get too bulky. And I came across these sterling ink stickers that I had left over and I decided to use them. And her stickers are beautiful and they're very, very thin and lightweight. So they work too. Then I kind of like graduated to some rub-on stickers, but I probably didn't feel like cutting them out and rubbing them on, so I just used some of the leftover sterling inks that I still had, and I've been really enjoying it. And there's no rhyme or reason to it. I just stick whatever down and like kind of like just have it be whatever. And then I figured like next year I'll stick some more stickers down, and then eventually it won't be like a chock full page of stickers, but there'll be some strategically put stickers. And then because I'm not like lining it up with the day, my thought is to put a little bit here when I can. And then this way I'll know like, okay, this went with these, if that makes sense. Like I'll be able to tell like that I used this set at the same time. And then like maybe whatever I do the next year, put like a sticker and then like that other like part of the set or whatever in another portion of this page. I hope that makes sense. It kind of makes sense to me. And it sounds like a good idea. So hopefully when it comes reality, it is a good idea. But I have been enjoying this. I like it in this cover. I'm just really disappointed because I really like the Mina one. We'll see. We'll see. We're back into planner season again, so maybe they'll release it and I'll be able to get it without having to buy the book with it. I don't know. Hopefully I will find a way. Okay, this is my gratitude planner. There is nothing in here for July, guys. If you saw my setup for August, I just didn't use it in in July. I set it up for the 4th of July, and then I never went back into it. And that's okay, because I've been really consistent with this. And like, that's the thing. It's like, you're going to have really good months. Like, I'm very consistent in my Hobonichi Cousin. I tend to not miss too much. There are times that I do. I just roll with it because it's all part of my memory. It's all part of my life and all that stuff. So I don't get hard on myself. Like, I didn't go in this for 1 month out of 7 months. So I still call it a win, because I did try something like this previous and it just didn't work out. And I've said it before, I don't know if I wasn't in like the right season for it, or if I just finally kind of figured it out, like planner and then decorations and the method of using it, it just started to work out, or if I'm just in the season of life where I'm like, okay, I can do this now. I like using this one at night, and August is going well so far. So we will be looking at this in August. So yay. Okay. And then we have my Hobonichi Weeks, which July is a little woohoo with this one too. I use this as like a companion for my Hobonichi Cousin. And it definitely is more handy when I am on the go doing things, and I have lots of appointments to keep up with and things like that. I love this cover. I wonder if they're going to come out with it again this year. They're probably not, but I really like this one. This is probably one of my favorites, but it's okay to change every year. We don't have to have the same thing. But as you can see, I did great for the first week of, actually, no, I lied. This is June. I ended up like taping pages together because it's been spotty all summer. So we have July. So obviously I didn't do the first week of July because that would be the pages that I stuck together. We didn't do anything here. This page, I love how this one's probably my favorite spread, I think, in this planner for like the summer. Love this. This was the week of our anniversary, so I went with RongRong's Miami PET tape because we honeymooned in Miami. I just think it came out so pretty. I love all these colors together, so this one was special. And then here we are going into August, and I didn't do anything, so it's okay. Again, this is like for when I'm extra busy and I'm out maybe more than normal and things like that. Sometimes it's just like a fun place for me to write down some things, and again, it's portable. I've been taking my to-do list with me more, so I don't know. Okay, now this is my traveler's notebook. I use this for a journal. We're kind of just gonna I did a little flip through for a reel on Instagram, so if you want to head over to Instagram and check that out. We're playing Life with Erin. We're having a blast. I'd love to have you over there. I love this. This is a Sterling ink journal. I love Sterling ink. I like the way her books feel. I had gotten a traveler's notebook size vertical. I think it was vertical. Yeah, vertical planner last year. Loved it. I didn't need the planner part, so I just got the journal. Originally, I got like the 500 and something page one, and I still have it in my cabinet. I love it, but there's no way on this planet Earth I'm gonna be able to fill it up in a year, and I know that. So I decided to go with the smaller one, but as you can see, even with like the current journaling, I'm only about halfway through. It's got I'm on page 99, and there's like 200 and something pages, I think. So 200, 300, 260, something like that. So I'm almost halfway through. Let me know down in the comments below. I haven't gone and checked, but I don't know. Does she have like a smaller size? Like if it's just a 60 page or 120 page, that might be better. I really just want to be able to finish, because again, going back to what I was saying in the beginning, if it's unfinished when we hit the new year, I'm just going to shelf it, because I want to not bring it into I don't want to have unless it's a solid 18-month journal or 24-month journal, I don't want to have part this year and part next year. I'd rather just start over again. But I'm going to be honest with you guys, I was using this a lot for different challenges that we were doing in Patreon. and it was just working out really well when everything started in the new year. Like we have our March challenge in here, and April, I think that's April. And, oh no, this was still March. And then planner wins, and then I finally wrote my letter to myself, and we decorated for April, and then things went wonky. I have April decorated cover page, and then I started to kind of like put a spread together, but as you can see, I did not do anything with it. And then we hit July. So we went from April to July, and that's totally fine. Maybe if I filled in April, May, and June, maybe a little further in the journal. But that's the thing with stuff like this. I can have really good runs and sit in journal. So this is extra. This is a little bit more private. So that's why I kind of keep flipping back and forth. I don't want to stay on one page. Sorry. But this is a little bit more private. It's a little deeper in my thoughts. I was having a rough beginning of July. And I pulled it out, and I just started like journaling, and I've been very, very consistent with it. So we've got July, we used some washi tape shop stickers. These are washi tape shop. I'm going a little faster, sorry. These are my favorite from the washi tape shop. This is like one of my favorite sets. I just love the colors. And then I did use some stickers from Happy Planner. Again, washi tape shop. This is Cocoa Daisy. Washi tape shop. I just love how it comes out, and it's really, again, a good place to use excess, like extra stickers, leftovers. But I love these stickers from these PET tapes from the washi tape shop. This was RongRong, and then a little Cocoa Daisy, again with RongRong. I love these PET tapes from RongRong, especially the Miami ones. They were so pretty. So we used them quite a bit, as you can see, but it was like my anniversary week, so it was fitting. These are also from the washi tape shop. And then this is Happy Planner. This is like the seasons. Oh, I can't remember. But I love this one because the mushrooms. And then we start August. But I've been very consistent in this planner, and I've been pretty excited about it. I did add my traveler's notebook in here, and this was like from when we went to Little Craft Fest, and I was hoping to, so I didn't finish it. We did a lot with in a plan with me, so if you're interested in that, I'll try to remember to link it below. But I enjoyed doing this so much, and then I just kind of like, after I put in these inserts or these pages, I kind of stopped, and I still have enough to finish it. So I thought maybe if I put it in here, it would inspire me to finish it. And I also have another insert that I want to use for summer. I have so many pictures and ephemera, so I'm thinking I'll put this in here also, and like hopefully get some motivation to do that. Let me know down in the comments below if you'd like to see a memory planning plan with me. I can print out my pictures from summer and get together all my ephemera, and we could do something like that. Please let me know. But I decided to put this all together, and then these are stickers that I got from Little Craft Fest that I'm trying to work my way through. But I got this because I think I like how, like, I like the size of the TN, and I really like Sterling Ink's journal. I did have a personal journal that I was using that was not going to be on camera, but then I was like, I can't write in this and write in that. So this became a little bit more of like the fun Patreon challenge journal, and also like my private fun journal for myself too. So, but I really like the size of the TN, and I thought maybe by putting this in here, it would like inspire me to like start finishing. Cause like I have it with all my other books on my shelf over here, and it's there, I can see it, but I'm like, maybe if I have it, like where I take it out and I look at it every day, I will finish. I have a lot of unfinished projects, kind of like what happens in my house. I have a lot of unfinished projects in my house too. But yeah, also just like a little quick update, this is gonna be pretty fast, but this is my planner that I use for content planning. I have decided to go with Hobonichi Weeks. It's like, if you can't figure out what planner you need, I seem to always fall into the Hobonichi Weeks. I love this planner. I think it's great, and it's like multi-purpose. I really liked this, and this is an April start, so this will take me to next April, which is good. And I don't mind, like, because again, in April, I can buy a new pretty planner. Because let's face it, like, I buy all my planners probably, like, you know, by the end of September, I seem to nail down what I'm going to use for the next year. Last year I took a little longer. I might take a little bit longer this year, but I don't think so, because I think I'm really figuring it out. This year was a really good year for planners and journals for me. And I was happy with my choices. I took time to think about it. And then this year I'm kind of like already reflecting, and I'm like, I think I can perfect that a little bit better. So like I said, stick around. I will be doing a video on my thoughts for 2026. That'll be coming soon. So definitely make sure you have the bell notification turned on. And I will be sharing a special sneak peek with my Patreons and all that good stuff. So but this has been working out really great for content planning. I have some weeks where I don't really decorate a lot. It's not meant to be like a super decorative planner, but it's nice to have some deco in here because, you know, let's face it, I like to play with stickers, so, you know, it's just appropriate. But this has been working really great. It's just been like a really good like to-do list, and I color coordinate it. I just don't want to show too much because there is some private information in there, but it's been helping. It's been working out really, really well. So my lineup has kind of changed a little bit since the beginning of the year, and we did go over it all in my 2025 year planner stack. I did add a wellness journal, and I did add my content planner, and I will say everything has been working out pretty well. I think when we were going into 2025, I was really excited for 2025. Maybe not for some things that were happening that were non-planner related, but planners and journals and all those things are my happy place. So it was really important for me to figure out something that worked with my brain, that didn't make me feel like, like, I can't believe you didn't get into that journal or that planner, like, you know, and all that bad self-talk that can happen, because it happens. It happens to me a lot, actually, more than I'd like to admit. I don't know if it's hormones or what, but I've been trying to not have super crazy expectations. So if I don't meet that goal, I'm not mad at myself. So like, for instance, I'm like, I'm going to read one book this month, or I'm going to read 12 books this year, and I think I'm already on my 19th or 20th book. So like, if I do more, yay, but it's a manageable goal. So like, this seems crazy. You're probably sitting there like, I'll raise this up. You guys are probably like, OMG, you have so many. So like, these are journals. I like to separate it. So these are journals. These are planners. Oh, this one's a journal also. And then this is like a to-do list, but this is also a journal. And I feel like this whole system that I have has been working really well. My media journal also, I love the idea of it. I'm still perfecting it. It is new, but again, going back to, I don't like having a full planner. So we are fine-tuning that. So stay tuned for sure. But I really love how this has been working out for me this year. I'm very proud of myself. I don't feel defeated. I don't feel overwhelmed. I really enjoy each one of these, and each one of these things kind of tickles a different part of my brain, if that makes sense. If I did not have any of these, I could make it through with just this, because sometimes when I am having a busy week and I missed a couple of days in one of my journals or something, I can go in here and I can back plan if I want, because everything is in here. This is like the central hub, my ride or die. This is my like legit, I kid you not, planner piece. I've been trying other planners, other Tomer River paper planners, different layouts, all those things, because I do want to be able to share with you guys different things. I want to be able to give you my opinion. I know a lot of you guys are not just in a Hobonichi Cousin, or you're in, you know, a Wonderland 222, or you're in a Statology, or you're in just Scribbles. And I want to be able to show you guys how I would use them, so maybe you would get some inspiration in that sense. But I will say, my heart is with Hobonichi. I just love their planners. The only thing I don't love is the red, and that's okay, because that's fixable. I don't particularly like how the dailies are back here and it's not in between. Like, that's what I really like about Just Scribbles planner. And I apologize, I know you guys have been telling me the name of her planner, but I don't I do like that layout, but I'm just a Hobonichi girl through and through. Like I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 7 Hobonichis. 2 of which I'm only using for planning, and all the rest are journals or to-do lists and stuff. This guy, though, he's definitely coming with me in 2026. Not this particular one. We'll get another cutie. But anyways, okay. So if you do not live in 2 different planners or 3 different planners and 4 different journals, it's okay. It's okay. You don't need to. I just really like having all the different things. And when I was young, I had like 1 diary. And I would just write in that diary until I got to the end. And sometimes I would get bored with it because ADHD is funny like that. And I would get bored with it really quickly and I would shelf it and I would get another one. And then I would get like the endorphins and like, woo, dopamine hit. And I'm like, yeah, I got a new journal. It's great. It's wonderful. And then I would like peter out with that one and I would put it on the shelf and start another one. So this is kind of like my workaround for that. I don't know if that makes sense, but for me, like I write in my Hobonichi almost every day. Which is really good. And I have grace. I give myself grace because when I'm sick or I'm busy, I do not. But having other journals to explore and play with and not feel like I have to just be in one and I have to finish it and then the dopamine wears off and then all of a sudden it's like, I don't want to be in this journal anymore. But then there's guilt because you take it and you want to put it on a shelf and start a new one. I don't have that anymore. And that was just my solution to how my brain works. So this year has been a good year, I will say. But yeah, we still have fewer months left. We still have August, well, the rest of August, September, October, November, and December. So we still have like 4 months left and I'm really excited. I cannot wait to do the 1 year check on all these and see how it all like came together for 2025. Because like I said, I've been pretty excited about my planner lineup for 2025 and I'm really happy that for the most part it is working. So, all right, guys. If you've made it this far into the video, thank you so much for taking time out of your day to come and hang out with me and spend time and chat and catch up and just take a peek into my planners and journals. I know we're all busy, so thank you. And until I see you again, have a beautiful week and keep planning. Bye.